Friday the 13th. What can I say that already hasn't been said about these movies? They're pretty much responsible for bringing slasher films into the mainstream, the advancements in special effects, starting the careers of Tom Savini. I mean, these movies are fantastic. Starting in 1980, they've pretty much simultaneously turned Jason into a household name. I mean, I love these movies. I love them so much, I have Jason on my calf. They've had comic books of Jason, they've had books of Jason, they've had even video games of Jason. And I'm sure everyone at this point is aware of the newer Friday the 13th game, while brutal and fun, and pretty much makes everything that you would want in a Friday the 13th game, or at least some people think so, but I'm not here to talk about that. No, I'm here to talk about Friday the 13th on the NES. And if you're wondering to yourself, oh my goodness, a Friday the 13th game on the NES, wouldn't kids play that? And you'd be correct. But, is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to play it and find out. So whenever you start, there are 6 counselors, and if I'm not mistaken, they're all based off of the characters from Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, but pretty much all of them are useless except for Mark and Chrissy. Not showing favoritism, they're both just really quick, and if you pick a slow character in this game, you're fucked, because if you're slow, you're gonna die. And basically what you want to do is you want to get the lighter in the game, and you want to light all the fireplaces. When you light a fireplace in a cabin, you stop Jason from being able to come there. And besides that, you're going to fight zombies by throwing rocks at them. Just like in the movie, right? It's odd, but, for a game where you're not playing as Jason, what else would you be doing? I mean, it's a decision they had to make. And there's a day and night cycle, basically. You'll be going through here, and as far as I can tell, at nighttime, the only difference is that there's more enemies and they're fast, but it's whatever. But periodically throughout, you're going to hear the Jason alarm. And if you're curious to know what the Jason alarm is, that's pretty much this little blinking cabin. That's where Jason is. And you got to get there, and you got to save your friends. Why they couldn't do it themselves beats me. But at this point, you can either cure them, give them an item, whatever. Or you can switch to them. But while you're in the cabin, you got to hunt for Jason. And whenever you find Jason, you're going to have to fight Jason. And I think it's right around this point when you first fight him, you're like, oh shit. This game is gonna be fucking hard. And you're gonna die. And you're gonna die. And you're gonna die again. And again. He's gonna find you anywhere, on the road, in a cabin. You're just fucked. Which, I mean, pretty much is like the movie, which I like. I think it's really cool. But eventually, you'll discover a dodging move. When I first found this, I was like, oh shit. This is what you're supposed to do. You gotta dodge, you kill Jason. It's an NES game. It's gonna be simple. And then, he killed me. I was like, fuck. And then I was greeted with, you and your friends are dead. Game over. But I can't be too surprised because, it's supposed to be based off of this. Yeah. But from here on out, you're just gonna go to cabin, go around the map, find clues that take you to other places, light fireplaces, collect items, fight more zombies, and, birds. And you're also gonna die some more, so get used to that, because it's a constant thing. From here on out, you're gonna continue to explore the same places and get new weapons like the machete. You're going to be able to find the woods, and from what I can tell in the woods, it's very fucking-voluted, man. You're just going to be really lost unless you've just played this game hundreds of times, which, from what I understand, the developers did this on purpose to kind of disorient you, and I also really like that. There's wolves and shit in there because, in the movie, there were wolves, but the keys that you find help unlock different cabins. If I'm not mistaken, the one in the woods is for finding the torch, but the one in the cave leads you to a secret entrance. And if you have a flashlight, you can see it, but it's stupid. Just jump around until you find it to find health. But when you get in here, guess who you fight. Yep. Yep. Jason's mom. Remember how in the movie she was like a floating head that attacked you? No? Yeah, me neither. But, you know, NES game. LGN. This bitch, though, is... She's pretty tough. She doesn't take as much damage as Jason. I think you can kill her in like 10 to 12 hits or something like that, but she has no clear pattern. And if you didn't stock up on health, you're done. You're fucked. She's gonna kill you. There's nothing you can do. You'll be done. But hopefully by this point, if you've figured this much out, you're gonna know how to dodge. And, you know, you've probably fought her at least once. And after you do it once, you can figure it out. It's fucking hard. Just keep moving left to right and throwing shit at her. But when you beat her, you either get her sweater, which grants you a little bit of invulnerability, or you get a weapon like the machete. Both are pretty cool, but I'd probably prefer the sweater, especially towards the end of the game. But yeah, you're going to keep fighting Jason, and after so many fights or waiting at least 3 days, and you have to have at least one kid and one counselor left alive, or you can kick this hockey mask wearing motherfucker's ass. And after 3 days of fighting him, preferably with better weapons, because the knife and the rock they're not gonna fucking cut it. You're not gonna get that far. You're better off just chasing his ass down, getting the torch, and fucking his world up. And what do you get? You get this wonderful message. Is he really dead? We're not telling. Good job on defeating him. We won't tell. Because no one's gonna believe you. Because no one's gonna believe that you had the patience to sit through that. But, you know, Friday the 13th, NES, it's a really good game for what it is. I think it's one of those games that's aged and has kind of been more accepted by people. I know it's been reviewed to death, and I know a lot of people have talked about it here and there, but it's really fun. I think it has a lot of replayability. It's hard as fuck, but you know, those hardcore NES lovers out there, or just any Friday the 13th fan, or just anyone that really likes complicated, kind of hard games, I'd give this a try.